is Chris Williams, and I'm honored to be with you this morning. You know, I wish I could promise you today that nothing bad would ever happen to you in your lives. Unfortunately, if that were true, you would never have the opportunity to find out what you are truly made of. I'm here to tell you today that through my own experience, you do have the power in you to overcome adversity that will come or may have already come into your lives. This is my story. Here's my wife, seated next to me, my son Sam, seated on my lap, my daughter Anna, and my sons Benjamin and Michael behind me. It's a family picture, not unlike one that you've probably been a part of. This is us in December of 2006. What happened on February 9th of 2007 changed this picture forever.
You're watching KSL 5 Eyewitness News at 6.
The family of an LDS bishop killed in an accident late last night. Today, an entire community at a loss for words. The bishop and his son are still in the hospital, but his other son, his daughter, and his wife, who was nearly 5 months pregnant, were killed. Police say the 17-year-old man who slammed into their vehicle was arrested on suspicion of alcohol. Alex Cabrero is at the LDS Church near 20th East and Stratford Avenue in Salt Lake City with more on this awful story. Alex.
Oh, this is the church right here where Christopher Williams is a bishop, Keith. Less than 100 yards away, though, is where his life changed forever. Police say a teenager slammed into the car he was driving when his family was inside of it, slammed into the car, spun them all around. The car went on its top. That teenager, police say, then got out of his car and ran away, leaving the family behind. In the time it takes to cover your eyes with your hands, 4 people were killed in an accident many still can't believe. Inside this mangled car was Christopher Williams, who was a local LDS bishop, his pregnant wife Michelle, and 3 of his 4 children. Of the 6, including the unborn baby, only Christopher and his 6-year-old son Sam made it out alive. His wife Michelle, 11-year-old son Ben, and 9-year-old daughter Anna were killed. 14-year-old Michael was at a friend's house.
The vehicle that would contain the family swerved as the other driver was swerving to avoid a collision. The driver of the male driver that has been arrested swerved back and T-boned the other vehicle.
Impact was on the passenger side of the Jetta. The father and a 6-year-old child were taken to area hospitals. The driver of the second car had other plans.
He did flee the scene,
but was found based on witness descriptions not far away, sitting on the curb.
He is a juvenile.
And it was what they found.
There was alcohol found in the vehicle.
That prompted an immediate arrest. And police say they suspect the 17-year-old was driving drunk.
We've learned that the 17-year-old driver being held right now in connection with this accident is a football player at Skyline High School. His friends say they were with him on the night of the accident.
There was the basketball game and we went out for ice cream afterward.
Now the teens say many of their friends do drink and drive, and that this incident should serve as a wake-up call for all teens. Charges against that 17-year-old could be filed later this week, maybe sometime on Wednesday, and there is a chance this teen could be charged as an adult.
A Friday night, a high school basketball game, a teenager hanging out with friends. Friends that know he's been drinking that night, and they don't prevent him from getting in his car and driving off. You know, those friends aren't in jail now, but they'll live with their cowardly inaction for the rest of their lives. True friends do not let friends drive drunk. So you saw the family picture of us in December 2006. Who knew that this was going to be one of the last photos of my lovely daughter Anna? You know, she was always happy, eager to make others happy, and was a friend to all. She is dearly missed. It was one of the last photos of my handsome son, Benjamin. The world was his stage, and he was always in the spotlight. He truly had so much more life to live. And of my wife and best friend, Michelle, who died while carrying a son we had tried for years to have. Instead of celebrating the addition of another child into our family, we were now a family of 3. May I show some family photos from February 2007? This is my son Samuel, in critical condition at Primary Children's Hospital. And here's my amazing and dutiful son, Michael, watching over his only remaining sibling, Sam. And here is my daughter, Anna, my son, Benjamin, and my wife, Michelle. I ask of you just one thing today. Will you commit to yourself that you will never drink and drive? Will you commit to never let anyone drink and drive? How do you come back from something like this, especially as a teenager like Michael is? You experience firsthand the power that is in you. You move forward one step at a time. May I show some recent pictures of my family of 3, grieving, healing, and pressing forward from this tragedy.
All our dreams are gone with the loss of faith, and we're still hanging on for another day. It's so hard to see that it's gonna get better, and when will it be? It's hard to say. Don't give up, never give up. We won't stop giving all we got. Don't give up, never give up. We won't stop giving all we got.
May I suggest 3 ways you can tap the power that's already inside of you to overcome any adversity. First, you've got to forgive. Regardless of what happened, forgive others. Forgive yourself. Just let it go. Save the energy for those things you can change. And for those things you can't, you've just got to let them go. Second, keep your humor. You just can't take yourself too seriously. I've found there's no quicker way to bring light in some of your darkest moments in your life than to lighten them up with a great memory, a smile, or a laugh. Finally, you got to be optimistic. Never lose hope. You know, you may feel that the light is fading and you're approaching an endless night. The sadness and grief sometimes seemingly too much to bear. Just remember that a sunset for one is a sunrise for another. It's just a matter of your perspective on the same sun. Given enough time and never giving up hope, the trial passes. You learn something about yourself in the process, something you never fully understood or appreciated until now, that you truly have the power in you to overcome anything. Thank you.